Game number 3 of the day. We have Saints goal playing against UCF. And first goal of the game, Fira going to pick up with a nice assist by Dirty Eagle. And interesting way to start the broadcast here in game number 3. But looks like we are in winners, I believe, winners quarterfinals.
This is
winners
going
semis?
to be winners. Not even winners round 3. Yeah, it's not even quarters or anything. Yeah, it's just winners round 3. There's still a lot of teams here in this round.
Yeah, so we have Dirty Eagle, we have Lyrics, and we have, I believe the goal scorer was Fura. So Lyrics have a shot here. A lot of pressure here by UCF early on in this one. But I just want to go back to that last series because, man, that was so close for both of those teams with Dirty Eagle. Nice save. But, yeah, that series was unbelievably close.
So, touching on UCF Knights and how their progress has been through this tournament, they won 3-1 over UB Esports, and they won 3-1 over Seton Hall University. And now we are against them here in winners round 3 after Saints Gold coming off 2 3-0s in a row. Let's see how this one goes here for the Saints. With already a 1-0 lead for UCF. A minute and 6 seconds on the clock have been played. And, you know, the 1-goal lead isn't too traumatic, so I don't think the Saints are stressing too much, but they will be liking to find one here to answer back.
Yeah, for sure. And it's funny just looking at, you know, how the Gold's progress have been. They've 3-0'd both of their teams, and, you know, Saints with the 3-2 win in game number 1, or in game number 1, and then Spoons is gonna pick up the tying goal from his own goal. Nice shot off the backside there. But as I was saying, Green having to fight for their life in both their games, and St. Clair Gold just kind of, you know, breezing through, picking up a couple of things. And, you know, but like we said, and the thing is, if they're not going to have to play Akron, at least for the moment, but obviously, even if they didn't end up watching the end of that game, so I feel like it even gives you a confidence boost just seeing, you know, how competitive your other team is being, you know, feeling good for your comrades that are also in this tournament.
Oh, yeah, well, they're all in chat and everything, like, hyping up the other guys, right? So, yeah, that's what we do love to see from the Saints. It even gives you a little bit of a boost saying, hey, look what this green squad just almost did to the Zip squad. Let's get it going. Like, we can really have a big run here in these play-in tournaments. So, overall, great stuff from the Saints. And also, if they just can keep on getting these, like, W's here, I mean, they'll have pretty good hope for going into that Division 1, kind of, the bigger division.
Yeah, for sure. And I think it's just such a big confidence boost for all of these guys because it's like anyone can beat anyone at this tournament. Nice shot by Spoods there. Better save by Fura. Looks like Compino for a second chance opportunity here. Both goalies going to commit to that one. Small opening for Saints Gold to try and take advantage of here. Goes for the double tap. Spoods looking for some in the middle. Dirty Eagle, a nice clear for the moment. Jay looking for Comp, and then, or Comp looking for Jay in the middle, sorry. But Fura going to clear that one out for the moment. But yeah, this game, I feel like a lot slower than the last series we were watching.
Oh, could not agree more with you on that one there. So now, again, like 3 minutes into things here, and we've seen 2 goals. I mean, it's not a whole lot of action, more of a lot of like kind of tussles towards the field. Come on! I was not anticipating that to go in. It was just slowly rolling into that bottom right corner.
Yeah, a weird pinch there by Jay. Actually, I think made that
no
one happen.
Boost. And Dirty, what is that name? Dirty Eagle. He had no boost there. So that's going to be Saints now taking that 2-1 lead here on game 1 of this winners round 3 match against UCF. And this UCF squad, it's a fairly good squad here. Actually, is this UCF Academy? Is this an Academy? Is this a JV? It's a JV squad? All right. Okay, so this is actually UCF's JV squad going against, you know, the Saints here, Saints Gold. So let's see what happens. But, I mean, they make their way to winners 3 in play-ins. I mean, they got to be a pretty solid JV squad. To even be in play-ins, you got to be a pretty solid squad. And then to make it to winners round 3. Yeah, winner of this series will actually make it into the actual season.
Yeah, so definitely an important series for Gold to take care of here. Tied at 1-1, definitely a lot tighter competition than they may have faced in those other games. Obviously, like you said, 3-0 sweeps for both of those series. So a lot more competitive here. Looks like opportunity to go towards the middle, but Lyrics was actually busy demoing Spood, so he didn't quite get the opportunity to put that one in the back of the net. Jay looking for something along the wall here. Beats Dirty Eagle on the side. Fur not going to make contact with that one, but Lyrics is able to clear it out to him. Jay, good spot there, able to stop that pass from going towards the middle. Comp with a shot on net, but nice save there by Fur. Just going to clear it out. Again, Spoods. A lot of offensive pressure here from St. Clair.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like now as we head into thicker into this tournament, we are going to see a absolute ton of these close one-goal games, right? And we even saw it last series there with the Zips game, and now going into this one, UCF and the Saints just one goal apart. Anything can change this game at this point in time. Only 30 seconds remain, though, and this is a shot opportunity for Dirty Eagle, but Jay there to stop that one. Under 30 seconds remain. If you're the Saints here, you just kind of want to dump it and run.
Yeah, you just want to try and waste as much time as possible here. 2-1 series or 2-1 lead they have in this game, trying to pick up this first goal. And 15 seconds here, not gonna make contact with it. Nice clear there by Saints. Spoods looking for a shot possibly on net here. Just gonna get it past one. Gonna clear it up for the moment. Dirty Eagle looking for a pass towards Lyric.
Oh, that's
gonna be
huge.
stopped there for the moment. That's gonna be a huge clear. Comp just gonna tap this one towards the net. Nice flip reset off the ceiling, but no, that's gonna be it. Saints take game number 1, scoreline of 2-1. A close game, but a good finishing touch there by Comp, and Saints goal takes series lead 1-0.
Yeah, 1-0 lead gonna help them out tremendously, as it's only, one step away from closing this one out and actually advancing into that CCA slot. And it's really strong play here, because if they also win this one, I mean, it gives them way more of odds. I think that actually automatically, if they win this one, they go into Division 1. Yeah, they go to Division 1 automatically if they win this one. So, I mean, that's huge to get into Division 1. I mean, it's huge to qualify in general, but to get it into Division 1 rather than Division 2, huge for the Saints so far. And they just got to keep the momentum going, keep up what they've been doing. They haven't dropped a map yet today. So now for them to be, up 1-0 here, they just got to keep on doing what they've been doing all day.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely playing well. All portions of the pitch, they're playing really, really well. Their defense is running well. Their offense has looked really good. They've had good rotations. Obviously, I think a few mistakes came with the nerves at the beginning of this series, or at the beginning of this tournament, but they've been pretty much smoothed out so far. Very minimal mistakes they're making here. Just some really excellent plays, really making the difference here for both of these teams so far. It's like Jay gonna go for something there, but he's gonna stop clear. Just looking for an aerial here. Spood's gonna contest him. Really good defense there. Actually, gonna beat one. Nice save by Comp.
Huge
Backside of it,
save.
keep it even. That was 0-0. Dirty Eagle the shot. Nice save by Jay again. Both these guys doing really well on the backside there. Shot by Spoods is gonna go in actually. I didn't even see him on the side there.
It was like defense, defense, defense. All right, bang. Like Spoods just coming off the wall, just a missile right into the net. That's gonna be going at 103 kilometers per hour. That's a pretty speedy shot from midfield. And it's gonna be the Saints now leading 1-0.
Yeah, definitely a nice shot by him. I didn't even see Spoods on the side there, but Jay definitely did. So you see that chemistry these guys got going from, they've been playing together for a couple weeks at least now, and Jay and Comp obviously playing a lot longer than that together. So the chemistry between these guys is just looking so good. And I really think that, a minute into this game, up 1-0, they're going to try and maybe play some defense and play more defensive kind of role to keep themselves in this one.
Yeah, but for now, you still want to keep the keep the pressure on the net there. I know what you're saying there, as they go down to about a minute and a half marker. But right now, as we've seen, it's really anything can happen in these, and UCF really going to need to find a goal here to answer back. And Saints, I feel like they really want to find one more, just so UCF can't tie it up with only one goal.
Yeah, for sure. And I think that a lot of it too is you're watching that last game, and it doesn't matter what happens in that first game, even in the second game, because the series is not over until they put all 3 games away. And like we saw in that last one, anything can happen at any point, right? And Shaw gonna be, or no, Calm actually gonna be there. Sorry, but Fura actually has looked really good in this second game. He's been playing a lot of good defense here. Obviously, there was that one small mistake, but he was up on offense, so it wasn't much up to him. So I'm looking for him to try and push UCF, try and get them a goal here, try and even this game out.
Yeah, that one. So it will be Comp able to find one there on the demo, and it's going to be 2:40 remaining here on the clock, just about halfway through this one. Saints still with the 1-0 lead, and I find that maybe UCF's playmaking may not be as strong, but their defense rotation is looking a lot more strong, and I think it's really what's allowing these low-scoring games to come through.
Yeah, and I know what I'm finding too is that a lot of these games, I feel like the first game, you kind of just testing the other team out, seeing what they do. Second game, I think you end up doing a lot more coordinated plays, a lot more demos actually come out in that second game. Nice shot there. Good save by Dirty Eagle. But I find the second game seems to be a lot more demos and a lot more coordinated plays, because by that point, you kind of figured out what your opponent's game plan is. And obviously in Rocket League, there's not a ton of, expansive game plans, I'll say. I don't quite know how to put it, but there's not too much room to wiggle. So once you figure out how your opponent plays, who plays defense, offense, you kind of, catch them on rotations and see what you can do with those demos.
For sure. So the Saints are going to send it back right into UCF zone, and they're going to be trying to line up a shot here, but doesn't really look like a great setup is here right now for the Saints, but Lyric's just going to stop that one. Demo from Dirty Eagle on a Spoods. So it's overall a 2-on-3 right now here for the Saints, and it's going to allow UCF to send it back over into Saints territory. Sorry about that, 1.5 minutes on the clock, and the Saints just need to keep this 1-0 lead at this point.
Yeah, I think at this point you're just trying to play that more defensive role. Nice shot there, actually, on net, but Clair going to clear that one all the way out to midfield. Spoods will pick it up there. Comp going to go for a tip. Spoods looking for another aerial shot here. Going to pass it towards the corner. Clear there by Dirty Eagle for the moment. Jay looking for someone in the middle, but Lyric's going to be there to pick it up. And not really too much going on here. I feel like a lot of it's just kind of, one team clearing it to the other side and then, going back towards the middle, and then they clear it again. And it's just kind of this small back and forth between these teams where ball doesn't really go past midfield.
Yeah, well, I mean, we've only seen 4 goals so far in the first 9 minutes and 20 seconds here in play, which is actually quite shocking. We're only seeing about a goal every 2 minutes or so, which is very slow for Rocket League, or just over 2 minutes. And it's pretty interesting to see, I mean, because at this point, that was so close. That put the nail in the coffin for this one.
Yeah, for looking for an aerial shot here. Lyric's going to be there inside, but nice save by Spoods to keep them at a 1-goal lead here. Spoods looking for the aerial shot as well. He's going to get one, but he's not going to get the second tap. Dirty Eagle going to be there to clean up the back end for looking for a pass. 10 seconds left in this one. Can they find this one? Ball going to go up, go for the aerial, but no, everyone's going to miss that ball. It's going to go right in front of the net. No one's going to pick it up. 4 seconds left. An opportunity missed. Nice shot there. Good pinch, but nice save there by Saints Gold. And 2-0. They go up in this series. Beautiful defensive game by them. Shutout.
What are we watching right now?
It's a tale of two series. I'll tell you that much.
I mean, yeah, we see that last game with the Zips and the Green roster, and you see them. It is like a little back and forth, rack up a few goals in a game, and then these ones, it's just like, all right, we're just gonna play around midfield. One good shot opportunity comes up, we're gonna find that goal there, and that's gonna be a game. Call it done. So, yeah, 1-0 game there. I mean, 4 goals scored total in this first 10 minutes, which is shocking for me. But going into Game 3, we know this is probably going to be low scoring, just like the others. And, I mean, now that just makes that first goal so much more important.
I think this one will actually be more goal scoring just because of the fact that, UCF does have to try and win this game. They are down 0-2 in the series. So they are going to have to try and, maybe expand their game plan, maybe try, force more coordinated plays. Oh, it doesn't matter though. Jay shuts the door on that idea.
6 seconds and higher scoring.
Yeah, Jay with the first goal of the game. Absolutely beautiful area. Feathers his boost perfectly, lands exactly where it needs to go, and goes over both defenders. Not even a chance for UCF to stop that one. And Jay giving St. Clair an early in game number 3.
Yeah, so now we got this 1-0 lead still in play here. I mean, obviously, we're only 10 seconds in, but yeah, UCF now forced to answer back, just like the last game. Like, I mean, if you're UCF, you're like, all right, great, we got a clean slate here. We can do what we want to do, right? Until 6 seconds later, and it's already back to the same scoreline that you just played up for like 3 or 4 minutes.
Yeah, and some good offensive pressure here by Saints Goal, but they are going to have to be careful. Like you said, it's only a 1-goal lead, and these games have been extremely tight on the defensive end. So even finding that one weakness at the very beginning of the game doesn't mean you're going to find any more opportunities. So you got to be just as clean on the defensive end of the rest of this game as UCF has been throughout this whole thing. So UCF looking for a shot here, and it's going to go off the post. They're not going to be able to make it happen, but he will make it happen as the ball dribbles right in front of the net, and he will tie up the game at 1 goal apiece. Good job by him. Nice off the post. Good awareness by Dirty Eagle. Fair just gonna steal the goal a little bit from his teammate there, but that's okay.
So, I mean, when UCF was forced to get a little bit more aggressive on the offense there, now do you feel like they might slow it down here now, John, now that they got the tie game, or do you think it's still pedal to the metal for each team?
I think obviously St. Clair isn't just protecting, a 1-goal lead anymore. They did end up losing it, but they're protecting a 2-0 series lead. And when these games are so close, when they're only 1 goal apiece, it's really, really hard for me to see them not try and play a more defensive role. And just, because when you hit, under a minute, under 30 seconds, when you go to overtime, you only really need one big play and one good coordinated goal to be able to, give yourself an opportunity to go into CRL Division 1. So
Yeah.
I think you play the defensive. You are up 2 goals in the series right now, so you do have the opportunity to, try and just clean up defensively. Oh, looks like a bad tip there actually by Spoods, and he's not going to make contact with it, but Jay going to clean up his teammate's mistake there for the moment, able to save that one. But Comp, nice save for himself as well. A lot of offensive pressure here from UCF. Can they make it happen? Shot going to be on net. Lyrics
Oh!
going to pick up the second goal of the game for UCF and give them their first lead of the series, I believe.
Yeah, I think that might be the first of the series. The only other time it could have been was game 1. So overall, that will be UCF now leading 2-1. And the Saints now having to answer back. I mean, they haven't really been in this position before throughout the series, but I think what it's really gonna do to them is make them just go absolutely crazy on the offense.
Yeah, I think it's weird because I feel like Jay and Comp especially have kind of been playing more of a defensive role. They've been playing a lot more reserved and not going for those, crazy aerials. Obviously, Jay had a beautiful one at the beginning of the game, but outside of that, they haven't really been going for these contested aerials that much. They're kind of just letting UCF decide what they want to do with the ball and just, picking it up when it comes back down. So when you're down 2-1 now, you do have to try and, take those chances, make those opportunities, go for those 50-50s, and you see if you can be successful with them.
Completely agree with you on that one. So halfway through this game here now, 3 goals scored, 2 in the favor of UCF. But Comp bring this one on the move, but that will be Fira winning that good one-on-one there mid-air, midfield. Gonna get a shot on the net. Will not go though, as Spoods is able to play that defensive position. Now we got Lyrics looking to make a play off of that one as well. But it's going to be all Saints now putting the shots on net just a little high there. So that one will not be able to go. Comp sending one in. Oh, just to the side. But there's another shot from Jay on the rebound. Won't go. The Saints offense looking pretty aggressive here now. That is Comp falling back, knowing this ball could be getting cleared soon. But he's going to actually set this in to a perfect opportunity for this to go right around UCF's net once again. And now it is all up to the guys over at the Saints squad to get this one centered and to bang it in.
Yeah, definitely looking like they're hungry, chomping at the bit here. Pass towards the middle. No one going to be there, though. Nice save by the goalie, but Jay going to be there.
The rebound!
Put it in the corner himself. Comp and Jay coming together for that one beautifully. Jay picking up a pass from his teammate off the back wall. Nice save by Dirty Eagle, but Jay looking even better. Tying up the game at 2-2.
Yeah, and oh man, now at this point in time, only a minute 37 seconds remaining. UCF fighting for their lives. Saints fighting for a Division 1 spot. I mean, both teams have a lot on the line right now.
Yeah, both these teams really, really hungry for this. Pass towards the middle. Spoods going for that one. Nice save by Dirty Eagle. But now it's a tie game. And do you go back to that more defensive approach, or do you try and take your chances, get your opportunity to try and seal this series?
I mean, I'd basically say that, like, I'd count this as almost overtime at this point in time. Try to get those shots on the net when you can, but also try to set up a really nice play, because the next goal probably going to lead to that team winning the series. So yeah. I feel like it's all about making that one big play, being a really good organized push, and finding the opening. And that's really what we're going to see here. We're going to see a lot of defensive play until they know they can get one good setup.
Yeah, nice save there by Calm. Nice clear by Jay here. Over top of one. Spood's going to pass it up to him. Look for someone else here. Going to be stopped for the moment. Comp going to be the only one back here. Oh, he almost gets demo. Does dodge demo, but it doesn't matter. Fira going to pick up a goal for UCF there. Unfortunately, he was forced to try and dodge that demo, so he couldn't get his double jump in time. And Fira going to be able to reach there just a hair before him. 36 seconds left. UCF take the lead 3-2.
Yeah, and now it's all up to the Saints to answer back in this one. They were down once again, but here we go. I mean, yeah, we were talking about that. What position do you kind of switch to? Do you play more defensive? Do you play more offensive heavy? Well, now you're forced to literally just try to do your absolute best to get the shot on the net here onto UCF. 20 seconds remain. You've got to keep the pressure on, but UCF been doing a very good job of winning these one-on-ones in midfield with those aerial positioning. Jay, nice little shot opportunity though, just a little high. Comp trying to knock it in, little low. So close on the opportunities there for the Saints, but I think that is going to call it for UCF. This ball floating around the middle. One more shot opportunity for that's going to hit the ground, and that is going to be it for that game number 3. As we head now into game number 4, Saints leading 2-1 in this series.
So UCF finally does take a game off of Gold. It's the first time they've lost so far in this tournament, and obviously it was a very, very close game. Again, a 1-goal difference is all that stands between them and winning that game. So it is definitely interesting. This whole series has been very close, and I think that game was interesting because I feel like there was a lot more offensive chances being taken rather than, a team getting a goal and then just kind of sitting back on its heels and just throwing everything back up to the midfield. So definitely interesting to see how they play this one. Spoon's gonna start off well though.
Oh my God.
6 seconds.
Isn't that exactly what happened last game?
Same.
Wow.
So Spoods with a nice shot on net, just an absolute bullet. Lyric's not able to make contact with that one, and Saints go up a goal, but like we said last time, just because you're up a goal 6 seconds into the game, you got a whole 4 minutes and 54 seconds for UCF to try and come back in this one. So you got to be really careful how you play it out.
It's a nice little handicap to start things off, though, helping them out really, because now, it puts all the pressure on UCF immediately, right? And if Saints can find another goal here, that's when UCF starts to get real worried.
Yeah, I think that's, looking for something even here. Nice shot. Ben Fuhrer going to be able to stop that for the moment. Comp looking for something else. Going to go off the wall. Jay looking for that corner, but nice save by Dirty Eagle there. Saw it the whole way. Was able to stop that one. 1 goal lead here still for Saints Gold. Spoods going up for it. Pass towards the middle. Jay going to keep it in the air. Spoods looking for something here. 18 boosts. Is he going to be able to do it? Goes off the crossbar. Goes for a second touch, but not able to.
So close there.
It's going to be cleared out.
Yeah, now
nice shot here by Jay. Look what's on the Jay.
On the rebound. That's going to be 2-0 for the Saints. And we were just talking here, John, on, if Saints find another one, that's when UCF got to start getting worried. Because you have that 1 goal lead 6 seconds into things. Where you're right. You can't. It's not sustainable to be able to hold that for the next 4 minutes and 50 seconds. But when you get a 2-goal lead here now, still only a minute into things, it makes you feel good because, now you have to really you can slow it down just because of the scoreline. That's a great shot from Jay. Doesn't look like the Saints are slowing it down at all. They lost their first game of this afternoon, and they are not happy about it.
No, looks like a couple of misses there from Saints and from UCF there. Dirty Eagle gets it at the end, but I'm pretty sure there was 3 people that missed that ball. So Dirty Eagle getting the empty net on the side there, cutting the lead in half. With just over a minute into this game, number 3, and a lot of goals being scored here, a lot of mistakes by both of these teams.
Yeah, and it's really hurting the Saints here in this past couple. They had really good opportunities there in that game number 3 to close things out, but just did not work out in their favor. Now, as they start off with a 2-0 lead, UCF answers back with not a lot of people connecting on that ball there, just dribbling in front of the net, going to result in UCF putting one in. Now St. Clair still the 1-goal lead, but lots of time on the board, and that was so close. They had going into Saints net right there, and that would have been the tie game that UCF was looking for.
Yeah, UCF is going to have to try and find a way to come back in the series. Obviously, they were down by a goal in the last game, and they ended up coming back and winning that one. So definitely a lot of time here, a lot of opportunities for them to try and put one more in the back net for themselves. Jay going to put it down towards the net, though. Comp looking for that shot, not going to make contact with it. But like we said earlier, too, that Jay and Comp chemistry is just showing through. Comp looking for the shot here. No one going to be in net, but he's going to miss. Yeah, he misses the wide open net, and that is just a heartbreaker right there.
Because a Saints goal right now will change everything for UCF, making it way harder for them and change everything for the Saints. Putting things in beautiful positioning for them, playing more defensive-heavy game if they probably score another one here. And Spoods, they're keeping that ball in UCF zone, though, has to make the Saints feel a little bit more comfortable.
Yeah, if you're the Saints right now, you're just trying to put as much pressure as you can on UCF and just keep forcing them, have these not optimal clears, just try and, get it away from our net. And, because if you can keep it in the other team's half for a long time, they don't even think about offense. They're just thinking so much about trying to stop every shot opportunity you have. Jay not going to clear that ball, though. Spood's going to be there to save his teammate. Really good awareness by Spoods there, able to. But Jay with the shot. Fura!
That's a tough angle.
Corner, and that is a tough angle. But Fura just
look at that. He's literally right on the edge of that corner, and just look at that. That's a tap that is so hard to connect on, and it's going to result in this one being 2-2. 2 minutes remain. I think the Saints are starting to get a little nervous. To be completely honest, yes, they have that series lead 2-1, but 1 goal from UCF can change that immediately.
Yeah, and like we said in the last series where Green played Akron, yes, Akron was up 2-0, and yes, they did look pretty dominant in that first game. Not so much in the second game, but definitely that first game made them feel good. And they kind of feel the same way here where, nice tip by Fura. Not going to go in the net, but wonderful aerial by him. It looks like shot gonna go on net. Jay gonna pass it back towards the middle, gonna get the clear. But UCF just putting on so much pressure on Saints here, giving it back to him much better than they did in that first half of the game.
Saints cannot get an offensive play going right now. It's all UCF right now, putting these shots on Saints territory. It seems like they're struggling to like get boosts, get all the things they need to do to create a push without UCF just setting it right back into their zone. It's like they're almost forced to be playing this defense tremendously right now. And that's the goal. Oh, never mind. I thought that was in. I thought that was like no shot that anything could be saving that, but huge stuff there from the Saints. 2-2, under a minute remains. I mean, one goal could change everything for each of these teams.
Yeah, for sure. It looks like UCF fighting for their tournament life right now, trying to find one to put in the back of that. Spoods looking for someone in the middle here. Might go for the touch himself. Does beat one. Doesn't beat the second, though, for a beautiful save on the backside of that. Covered his teammate well. Comp going to put it up towards the middle, but Dirty Eagle going to be there to clear it out. No, he's actually going to miss, and Fur going to go off the top of him. This is dangerous. Lyrics needs to clear this one out, but nice demo by Fur on Jay there. Actually allows his teammate to push that one out. Lyrics going to put off the side here for the moment. Oh, looking for the save. Nice demo there on the backside.
Oh, no. That's huge if you can get Comp to send that into the zone. UCF in their zone. The ball is centered out deep. That's the opportunity, but no, not going to go. And that's Jay setting in a floater. Going to get knocked down, but to the corner. This is a last shot opportunity here from the Saints, and that's a bad one. Just a little too high off the ground. We're going to overtime to see if the Saints can close it out here or if we're going to a game 5. It's one or the other here at this point. Game 5 or a Saints win, and that is nerve-wracking.
Jay looking for something here. Comp can over the shot. Ooh. Nice save by Lyrics. Beautiful stuff by him, able to stop that one. And Jay looking for another shot opportunity here. Going to clear it out to Comp. Comp looking for a center here, but Fur going to stop for the moment. Spoon's not going to be able to get in time. Lyrics looking for a shot here off the aerial. Not going to make contact with it. Jay going to be there to stop it for the moment. Both these teams just going at each other with such ferocity. And, you know, this means everything for the Saints right now. This means even more for UCF. They're fighting for their tournament life here. Jay looking for something in the middle. 12 boosters. He's going to go for the top. Lyrics. Nice save. Back and forth here, but Saints so many opportunities.
The saves have been huge right now.
Massive.
But anyways, 45 seconds into overtime. I mean, that's a shot right in front of Saints territory, but it will not go. And Saints got to get a little worried here. They got to get this out of their zone. That's a shot coming in from Lyrics. That's just dribbling in front of the net. Jay, huge job clearing that out. He's going to get that into his possession. Aerialing it through. Going to run out of boost. Taps it. And that's, oh my God, dude, the saves, man. The saves from each side. Like, I've seen so many shots where I'm like, okay, there's no way that doesn't go in. Player out of nowhere, gonna play the defensive position. And I mean, Saints, they've had the good shot opportunities, though. They just need one to go in.
Lyrics.
But no, Lyrics finds it for UCF. We're going to game 5, John.
What an intense series this has been. Games back and forth, and it's 2-2. Saints not able to pull up either of those games. Both one-goal games, tight ones, but it looks like UCF just able to clutch out both of those games. We're going to game 5, and things looking pretty dangerous here for Saints Gold.
And to be honest, St. Clair Saints Green, I think they are in game 4 or 5 right now as well. They've been playing for 30 minutes down there in losers, so they got to be pretty far into things down there.
It's just both of these teams just fighting. And like we said, this whole tournament is just going to be so close. Looks like they just want to get right into game number 5 immediately. Both these teams just want to go right at it. So, whew, what's your predictions here in game number 5?
Game number 5 predictions. I'm gonna have to go with this one. Like I agree. Like, it's out the window, man. Like, it's like whoever can find something. Like, I feel like the Saints have been getting a little bit frustrated because they get their plays that are phenomenal plays, but UCF just always has someone there to counter it in the net. And I feel like that's really what's making the Saints frustrated right now. And UCF has just been on a little bit of a roll, so I think the Saints are a little bit worried here. And I'm a little bit worried for the Saints as well, I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, it's definitely nervous for all of these guys right now, for both sides. You're fighting, you know, you're in game 5. If you win this game, you guarantee yourself a spot in Division 1 CRL, which is massive. So for both these teams, this game means so much for these guys, and you're really going to have to try and play your best Rocket League. That's all you really need to do right now, is just try and find the one opportunity, because like you said many times, these games have all been decided by one single moment. So you're going to have to find that moment.
Yeah, and that moment is actually what needs to be huge here. We've seen, what is that, two out of these last games were both just 1-goal games, essentially, I believe. And so that's really got to be what's the impact of what 1 goal can have in a game. It really just comes to light here in this series. And it's going to be, 3.5 minutes remaining, 1.5 minutes scoreless so far. The tempo of this one has been tremendously slow.
Yeah, for sure. I think both these teams, like you said, it's just nerves. It's nerves. You're in game 5. You're trying to qualify for CRL Division 1. Like, there's so much pressure on these guys to try and perform right now. And it's just going to take one of them stepping up and, being able to be that star, be that finisher, and able to pick up that goal or make that big save. Even then, you get some momentum to your side and you give yourself an opportunity to try and, get yourself ahead in this game, get yourself ahead in this series.
Yeah, so now it is going to be UCF just putting that back in the Saints zone, but it's more or less just back or forth right now, going from zone to zone to zone. It's just a matter of time till one player finds one empty net, just like that. Goodness. The ball dribbling in front of the net, but not going to go. I mean, that's so concerning when you see the ball just like kind of half inside the net, half out. So nerve-wracking there, but that ball could be just a nice little tap there. Going to allow the set to come through. But that ball has just stayed in that same position for quite some time now. Comp actually going to win a one-on-one to put this re-centered. The shot's through, but the defense from Fura, too good.
Yeah, 0-0 still the scoreline here with just over 2 minutes left in this one. Both teams not willing to give up anything here. Both of them playing such good defensive games. Both goalies playing so well for their teams, and I just don't see any armor cracking here in game number 2. I mean, we might see a 0-0 into OT.
I mean, I don't know if I've actually ever seen one of those yet, but
shot.
That is a nice shot there, yes. So now we are going to see Jay fall back into that defensive position, but this ball, I feel like the Saints are getting a little worried and playing a little more hurdling on the defensive side rather than playing their more aggressive offensive style play. But it's going to be demos. Oh my god, we just saw 3 demos. It's a 2-on-1 right now for the UCF squad, but Jay got it all under control. He's gonna, oh my god.
He beats one. Beats
the other. No way! There's actually no way! iPhone users beware! Oh my god! Look at the flips around lyrics!
That is the best flip reset I've
seen. Oh my god.
That is unbelievable by Jay.
Dude, that is the best flip reset I've seen as well in my Rocket League history. What a goal.
That is just one of those moments. And I said you needed one of those moments by one of these players, and Jay just delivered that moment.
Yeah, so only a minute now on the clock. What do you do if you're the Saints here, John?
You just play your turtle shell defense. You
just lock down the net.
Just lock down defense. Looks like Jay doesn't want to do that. He just wants to score for himself. He picks up the second.
Baby. Jay is going to Division 1. He wants to end it here. There's still lots of time on the clock, but not for Jay. Jay says, we're done here. This is unfinished business.
And I think maybe UCF was thinking the same thing I was, where it's like you pick up that 1 goal and you're just stay back in your net. You play turtle defense. You just try your best to deflect everything that comes at your way. But Dirty Eagle going for the shot. Nice save by Jay on the back end there. But yeah, like I was saying, I thought they would play defense, but Jay said, no, it's my time to shine. It's my time to pick up another one and give them a 2-goal cushion, 3-goal cushion.
It's done, dude. That's the nail in the coffin. If you're UCF, your momentum is gone. Like, just gone. We haven't seen 3 goals from one team in a game since game 1.
Yeah, it's Jay, I think that goal was just put so much energy in the Saints camp that, these next couple of goals that he's picked up is all momentum off of that first one. Comp looking for an aerial here, getting a stop by Lyrics there, but at 3 goals with 30 seconds left in this series, I think it's just about over.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, they just need to find one constantly now. Pretty much do exactly what the Saints just did, and it's not an easy task at all. So it will be the Saints locking this one up, and they will be heading in to, it looks like winners quarterfinal.
Oh, Jay!
Oh my
Jay,
god.
that was dirty. That was dirty. Look at this. He goes for the flip and demos for a net.
Oh my god.
And picks up a hat trick for himself.
Dude, oh
that man is absolutely running over UCF in this game. A minute left, he just took over.
So currently, right now, we do actually see the side of this being the end of Saint Gaming Gold's run in the play-in because they're just gonna automatically get a DQ now because they've already qualified. So we are going to be going into the East League Play Division 1 for the Saints Gaming Gold roster. But we still got that Saints Gaming Green roster way down there near the bottom of the bracket. And that's still 35 plus minutes into the game. No score has been posted yet.
Yeah, that was just unbelievable series, and Jay just did something I haven't
Yeah,
seen in
I mean,
Rocket League.
he
Like that
turned
was
up.
pixel perfect. He scored a goal, and then 10 seconds later, he's like, you know what? I think we need another one. And then he goes and scores another one, picks up the second goal, and that was just it. UCF fought so hard to come back in that series, and they did so well. Credit to them. They 100% deserve to be where they are right now, which is, like
Saints
one game
Gaming Green
away
lost.
from qualifying. But Saints goal, just unbelievable play from them.
Green just got reverse swept to get knocked into losers.
Wow.
They won game 1, game 2. They won 2-1, 2-1, and then they lost 5-1, 2-1, 2-1.
Wow. That's
That's
well,
the wrap for the stream then. That's
that's
the wrap.
crazy. I can't
So
believe that's how we're wrapping. That's crazy.
yeah, I mean it's an very unfortunate turn of events there down there for the green squad. Huge hype for the gold squad. They're in
Oh
Division
yeah.
1. But I think the green squad, you can't
I
beat yourself
just
up because you
oh
cannot beat yourself up. You got a little bit of I don't want to say bracket screwed at all, but you got a
but
little bit hurt there in the bracket because you had to go against the Zips game 2. But it helped. They really came close to beating the Zips there. That would have been absolutely huge. And now with themselves going down to the losers, dropping that one in losers, I think the game 5 loss to the Zips really hurt them there. And then
yeah.
as they go up 2-0 against this team in losers, and then they lose 5-1, I think that hurts their momentum too. And it's
I
just
think I think the thing is that it's got to be a fatigue factor too. You've been like they played 5 games in every single series they played
yeah,
in. Like
yeah.
you're going as soon as you're done that game, you're going right into the next one and then right into the next one. Like
You
there's
played
no
15
breaks,
games
there's nothing.
nonstop.
You
No,
played
yeah.
15 games in a row essentially. So like you got to feel bad for them because I fatigue has to be a factor there. But Saints Gold moving on to Division 1 play is absolutely unreal, and they deserve it. They won their first 2 sweeps, and game 5 they did have to fight for the third series, but they did end up coming out on top.
Yeah, I mean, I really thought they had that one kind of locked down for the first 2 and just closed it up in the third, but they provide some entertainment for us, forced it to a game 5. It's what we like to see. The gold roster going to be on to the play-ins. Golden Pineapple, quick answer why is it's auto DQ. It's an auto DQ just because at this point in time, what's the point of playing? You're not really playing for seeding. Each team is just going to be evenly seeded going into
Yeah.
that league. And we already made the Division 1 bracket
Yeah,
since we're
essentially,
going
if
into
Dan,
the
if Dan wants to bring up the bracket, we can show you why. Because both teams, so essentially, both teams will qualify for Division 1 play. So they can play out the series if they want to, but realistically, these guys have already played, like 11 games.
So
So
it's losers, the losers bracket side of things. That's where they're going to be playing even after they qualify for Division 2 because you can qualify for Division 2 and losers and then keep playing and still possibly get up to Division 1.
yeah.
So that's the big difference there between winners and losers. So losers will play out through the whole thing, but winners will actually just be playing out through right now. Like we're all the pretty much the 8 teams who got Division 1 right away are all going to be done. And those are going to be Salt College, Michigan Tech, Oakland Esports, U Michigan Esports. Wait, this match is
Oh,
being actually played? Every other single one of them was a DQ.
yep. Okay, we're good. Yeah, so Saints Gold is just going to go right into Division 1. Saints Green, unfortunately, I just you're playing 15. Yeah, so as you can see, both these teams are qualifying for Division 1, and it says win loser, but realistically, they're all being seeded evenly. So you can just, if you go through the bracket, you can see everyone that's going to be qualifying for it. So they'll all be seeded evenly in the end, regardless. But
Yeah, for sure.
yeah, definitely. I just feel so bad for Green because they played so well. We have Akron who ends up moving on, beating Durham 3-0 in a sweep in the next series, and they ended up qualifying for Division 1. So maybe, we're hoping for Gold to get a little bit of revenge on Akron for Green coming up in the season. But Green, unfortunately, did end up getting reverse swept there, so they aren't going to be qualifying for division play. But they were so close, so many opportunities, but just weren't able to capitalize on them.
Yeah, so now in the meantime, we could give we're gonna wrap things up around here for the Saints Gaming stream side of things. Was a great day of play-ins. Here just a couple hours, hop in the play-ins, play through. Gold roster, gonna qualify through winners. Huge stuff there to be in Division 1. Unfortunate turn events for the green roster, like we covered. But moving forward, want to give a quick shout out to you guys, the viewers. It wouldn't be possible to put on this production without you guys all coming in here, hyping up the chat, and really supporting the Saints Gaming squads. And secondly, shout out to our sponsors, as it would not be possible to put on this production without them. Sorry. So thank you to the St. Clair College Alumni Association, PC Outlet, the Zekelman School of Business and Information Technology, St. Clair College, Tim Hortons, and the St. Clair SRC. Like I was saying, would not be possible to put on this production without them. Quick shout out to our gold and green roster as well, just to finalize things up. And amazing stuff there from both of them on qualifying or not to even be playing and competing in this play-in tournament. Now, finally, go to a quick schedule real quick as we head in to the remainder of this month. We got some more CCA action coming here shortly. In 2 weeks' time, this East Division starts for the gold roster. But moving forward, just now in the next few days, the July 9th is going to be this upcoming Friday. The next one, that's going to be some OCRS action. And then July 11th, AVGL Summer Series. July 16th, more OCRS being the Friday there. And then July 18th, more AVGL Summer Series. Just a bunch of Rocket League as usual. All times could be subject to change still. So, yeah, just stay posted. Follow the socials. Stay tuned with some Saints Gaming Esports. I know you guys all love the Rocket League action. We love bringing the Rocket League action to you guys, and that will be probably wrapping us up here, though. So, once again, thank you guys all so much for tuning in. My name is Jackson Pride Brown, joined alongside John Billabang, Zudimia.
Zudima? Yeah, we'll find out soon.
Yeah, anyhow, everyone, have a good night. We'll see you all later.